Hi everyone, my name is Isha Gandhi Parekh and today I'm going to talk to you about DIY wedding. Wedding DIY. When should I DIY my wedding? How should I DIY my wedding? When should I start DIYing? Where should I DIY? Should I DIY my invitations? Should I DIY my flowers? Etc. 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 DIY wedding. Do it yourself wedding. Wedding do it yourself, however you want to call it. My name is Isha Gandhi Parekh. I'm a wedding planner, an event planner, a coordinator, a henna artist, and a live Bollywood singer. And today we're talking something that is a trend and it's hip, it's happening. People love to personalize their wedding, and why not? It's your one day, you want to give it your touch, and kudos to you. There is nothing wrong with it. But you do have to think of a few things before you actually plunge into DIY, because with things like Pinterest and Instagram, I mean, your options are endless. Everything you look at, you want to do at your wedding. Signs, you want it. Centerpieces, you want it. Funky invitations, you want it. Cutesy programs, you want it. But you have to think, is it really worth it? Is it really worth my time? Or if you really want to do it, you need to have some resources at hand. So just as an example, what can you DIY? Like I said, centerpieces, welcome baskets, signs, wedding programs, wedding invitations, wedding favors, Snapchat filter. That's a new thing, like Snapchat filter. You can have your own Snapchat filter. So those are some of the examples of what you can DIY. However, you should think about, if you're DIYing, think about designing and delegating. So design your whatever that you want to design, and then delegate it. Don't do it all on your own. Get an assistant or get students who come to mow your parents' lawn. Hire them to come and help you. Hire them to come and help you pack some presents. Hire them to come and help you separate your invitations. Hire them to come and write the address labels. Things like that. Make sure that you get help. Use sites such as Etsy. I love Etsy. I mean, who doesn't love Etsy? Okay? But it can be confusing. It can be overwhelming. It can be where you just want to do everything, but you don't have the time, the money, and the resources for it. So control your urge to do everything. But if you do, make sure you design and you delegate. And before you start doing DIY, think, is this really worth my time and money? So if you're planning on doing a floral centerpiece, think about it. Is it really worth my time? Is it really worth my money to buy 50 vases and flowers that go with it, and then assemble it, and then transport it, and then bring it back? And what are you going to do with your vases anyway? So think, is it sensible to do DIY, or is it cheaper to get it from outside? Think about the time it's going to take you to put it together. Think about it. How much time? And then you have to delegate somebody who you trust to take care of your stuff, to transport it to the venue. So there's one item that I will not recommend for DIY, which is flowers. If you are planning on making your own centerpieces, boy oh boy, do not do that. We had an incident where somebody made their own flowers, and the person they delegated it to transport it to the venue did not know how to take care of the flowers. So the flowers lost their beauty by the time they got to the venue. So not recommended doing things like real flower centerpieces. Also remember that once you take things to the venue, those items have to be brought back. And then once they're brought back, you have to think about what you're going to do with them. Are you going to store them? Are you going to discard them? Are you going to sell them? Where are you going to store them? Where are you going to discard them? Where are you going to sell them? Etsy is an option. So think about these things before you actually plunge into DIY. You should start your DIY no less than 4 to 5 months before your wedding. Because just as an example, say you have personalized favors and you have 300 guests at your wedding, guess what? That means you need to wrap 300 favors. You ain't got time for that, people. Either you wrap one and show it to a student or just someone who you can delegate it to and they can wrap the rest, or you need to start a lot sooner. In my opinion, you start doing DIY from the beginning. Once you get an idea and you want to do something and you procure the things that you need to do and you decide on doing DIY, just start working on it. Do 5 a day, do 2 a day, do 3 a day, and just work on it. Don't wait till last minute, because you don't understand that as your day approaches, things are going to hit you so fast. You would be needed in so many directions that you would only wish that you had taken help from the beginning. So that's what I wanted to talk to you about when it came to DIY, that think before you invest, because it's a lot of money. Sometimes when you do the final math, renting would have been the same as buying, or buying on your own. Renting would have been same as buying on your own. So why add more things to your plate when you don't have to? But if there's simpler things that you can do on your own, such as print out programs and welcome baskets, by all means do it. Everybody wants to give a personal touch to their wedding, and you're entitled to. I hope you found this video useful. If you did, please click the share button below, invite a friend to view it, leave me your constructive feedback. Please follow me on Facebook at facebook.com/Isha Gandhi Parekh. Again, this is Isha signing off. I hope to see you next time. Thank you. Bye-bye.